stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Right now, it looks like the economy is firing on all cylinders. There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it's reflecting in our stock market as well. This is the greatest economy ever.
We have the greatest economy ever in the history of our country. So we're very happy with the way things are running, generally speaking. I don't think we've ever had an economy like this.
So we have the greatest economy ever. That's what we're being told. So, but it's not true. Welcome, Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. We do have the greatest economy ever for those in the 1 percentile or more, or even those making $100,000 or more. But those underneath that, if you take our workforce of 157 million people, the average household, that means husband and wife, are only making $58,000. They're not participating, and they're the majority. They're the majority. Now, a tweet came out this morning from the president, who I support, I'll make that clear, said, financial and job numbers are fantastic. There are plenty of new high-paying jobs available in our great and very vibrant economy. If you are not happy where you are, start looking. Wait a minute. Know what he's talking about? These fantastic jobs? These fantastic jobs that are available, the companies won't train the people. We have people who would love to take these fantastic jobs, these high-tech jobs. But the companies, instead of training them and having a training program, so a guy is making $28,000 a year working for Walmart, he could move up to a high-tech job and make $65,000 a year. He doesn't get a shot. They won't train him. They outsource the job. This is crazy. Now, we're talking about this is the greatest economy ever. Let's put some facts together. I love it when Payne shoots his mouth off and Varney and the rest of it, and they don't do their homework. So let's do the homework for them. This is the greatest economy ever. You know what? It's a lie. You can't call it the greatest economy. It's embellishments. All they're doing is embellishing. Here's why. You take the average unemployment. Let's take this economy doesn't even compare with the roaring 20s, the 40s, the 90s. Here, unemployment in the 20s, the 40s, and the 90s, I didn't even research all the other ones. Let's just take these three, average 2.1%. We're at 3.9%. So how could you say we're the greatest economy ever when those three economies beat us by a mile? Unemployment, 2.1%, not 3.9. I'm talking annualized. Let's take the GDP growth. Those same 20s, 40s, and 90s, those economies, on average, the growth of the economy was at 4.8%. We're at 2.8%. And when they were at 4.8%, they didn't have the problem we're having today at 2.8. Remember, at 2.8, our debt is growing 30% faster than our economy is growing. How can you say this is the greatest economy ever? It's a bold-faced lie. That's unbelievable. In the 1990s, let's take that boom. You know that still holds the record, the longest record. That's right. It's still the longest on record where the U.S. economy expanded at an average of an annual pace of 4.3% for 5 years, from 1996 to 2000. Nobody's beat that. This economy's not beating that. So how can they claim this is the greatest economy ever when in the 1990s That record has never been broken in the 1990s. This economy's not breaking that 1990s record. We had 5 years of 4.3% GDP. Where's ours? Let's go back to 2008. Let's go 10 years. We haven't had, in those 10 years, from 2008 to 2018, 4.3% for 5 years in a row. We could never get up to, we could even hit 3%. In the 1980s, the growth averaged 4.6% annually. From 1983 through 1987, 4.6%. This is crazy. Now, yes, our economy has picked up from 2016. I agree with that, and I'm glad. It's the best showing since Trump took office. But guess what? Here's the problem. His annualized GDP is 2.8%. He's not going to break 3%. It's going to be impossible for him to break 3%. It just won't be able to do it because there's too much debt. Consumers are taking on too much debt. Payne's saying the same thing. Maria Bartiromo is saying the same thing. Vardy's saying the same thing. People on CNBC, people on Bloomberg, all saying the same thing. They're all lying. Here, you make the judgment. They're saying it's the best economy in the world. Well, wait a minute. Consumers are taking out debt at a far faster rate than their income. That means we got a great economy. Household debt's rising 60% faster than their wages. Oh, that really qualifies for the greatest economy ever. Household debt, $13 trillion. That's historic high. That's $280 billion more than in 2008. Student loans, auto loans are growing twice as fast as wages. Wait a minute. Does that sound like the greatest economy in the world? The government's annual income is $3.3 trillion. And when we finish paying all our bills, we're in a hole $1.2 trillion. We have to borrow the money. We got to borrow $5 billion a day. We're always spending more than we take in. Our net worth is a negative of $20.4 trillion. Negative. We're broke. The economy's bust. This is crazy. The budget deficit. We spend more than we take in. It's going from $650 billion a year to $1 trillion a year. This is nuts. 40% of American families can't raise $500 for an emergency. 26% of our families can't put food on their table. 68.3% of our 157 million workforce live paycheck to paycheck. Let me give you that number. 68.3. We have 157 million. Figure out 68.3 to 157. They're working paycheck to paycheck. Oh, but we're having the best economy ever. We have more multiple jobs. We have people working more multiple jobs than any other economy. In the history of our economies, okay, we've never had so many people working multiple jobs. Home ownership. How can you have the best economy in the world when home ownership's at a 50-year low? This is crazy. But even worse, how can you have the best economy in the world when we have the worst income inequality? Yes, you're seeing this booming economy, but here's what you're seeing. The truth? You're seeing the very wealthy raking in all the benefits of all the money printing. That's what you're seeing. All the money printing, the near zero interest rates since 2008. You're seeing the very top. They're the ones who are enjoying this. The average guy doesn't even feel it. It doesn't trickle down to him. The reality is the United States is now the home to some of the worst income inequality in the developed world. So how can you have the best economy ever? Yes, we have the best economy ever for those who, let's say, make $100,000 a year or more. individuals, but not the majority of our workforce. Not 68% of our workforce. They're miserable. So what do they do not to be miserable? They go out and borrow. Our owners say, we don't want you miserable. We're not going to. Remember, they said we're going to do this big tax cut, and we're going to save all this money from taxes, trillions of dollars, and we're going to share it with you, the people, the workers. They never shared anything with the workers. They put it in their own pocket. CEOs' bonuses on average have been up $5 million a year on average. The workers didn't get anything, and that's why we have the worst income inequality in the developed world. This is crazy. The top 1% of wage earners went from owning 11% of the national income. Think about this. In 1980 to 20% in 1916. The bottom 50%, I'll tell you about what they own when we get back from this break. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Yeah, a lot of happy consumers, a lot of confident consumers.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we're talking about all this nonsense. In the last 2 days, the market, they're all excited. The market, they're saying, is the most fantastic market ever. The economy's most fantastic economy ever, but the numbers don't show it. Common sense tells you it's not. The stock market's a great example. Everybody's all excited. What do you mean? Why are we so excited? We made a new high. We're only back to where we were in January. Think about it. In January, the market dropped 11% between January and February. Actually, the real drop started in February. We went down 11%. So it's taken us, 8 months to break back even, to get up where we were in January. Are you kidding me? That's 8 months. So we're just back to where we started. But they're telling, wow, isn't this great? You just got back your money. In fact, you didn't get back your money. If you were in and you lost 11% and it went back up 11%, you're still out in the woods. You have to do something like 22% to come back to get back your 11%. That's right. You lose 11%. You think by just getting 11% back, you're even? No, you got to do double that. So you're still in the hole. So what are they talking about? But I want to get back to the greatest income gap ever. Income inequality. We're one of the worst. And it started in 2008 because that's when we did this zero. We bailed out the banks. We brought interest rates down to almost zero. And who got all that money besides the banks, the hedge funds, the big insurance companies, all the big institutions, and they've enjoyed a ride in this stock market like never before. They amassed a fortune, the 1 percentile. Now, the people who make $100,000, now obviously $100,000 in New York City, you're not going to go anywhere. You're poor, okay? But I'm just saying, just take the average across the country. If you made $100,000, you're doing pretty good. You felt some of this. But the average person, individual, doesn't make $100,000 a year. The average person makes about $28,000 to $35,000 a year. A combined income, husband and wife, is about $58,000, $55,000 a year. They're not sharing in this. So let's go back to what I said before the break. The top 1% of wage earners went from owning 11% of the national income starting in 1980, bring it up, and then it went to, they increased their percentage of the national income, increased 20%. From 1980 to now, 20%. Now let's take the bottom 50% of the folks. Those are the people who, in a combined household, let's say round it off, $60,000 husband and wife. Their share of the national income didn't go up 20%. It went down 10%. They're always losing. They're losing. So what they've been able to do since 2008, the very wealthy, is they were able to put a program together where they got the income they lost, they got it back rapidly with a continuous wave of liquidity injections by printing money. And we printed so much money, we gave money to all the central banks around the earth to help us, especially the Swiss Central Bank and Israeli Central Bank. We gave them tons of money. We printed for them to help us. So we've had all this injections of liquidity, the printing and printing. You had these low interest rates for too low for too long. We've had this tremendous debt we're building. That's what is driving the economy, is debt and low rates. Now, I got a kick out of every day we start hearing from these phonies on CNBC and these phonies on Fox, all these business shows. They keep telling us every day, wow, we have the best earnings. Look at these earnings. Look at these companies' earnings. Fantastic. Here, listen to Lagone here, another phony. The guy who started Home Depot. He's the one who always comes on here and says, you know what? They should take my Social Security check away from me. They should take my Social Security check from me. Well, he's been saying that for 3 years, but for those 3 years, he's never wrote a check back. Why hasn't he written a check? Why hasn't he written a check back to the government? Say, here's my $3,000 a month. He pulls in $3,200 Social Security every month. So for 3 years, are you kidding me? So let's say for 3 years, he's got $90, almost $100,000. He hasn't written back a check for $100,000 because he's a phony. If I said that the first time I was on TV, this is terrible, I'm getting a Social Security check when I'm a multi-billionaire, I would have came on the next time and said, look, I want to show you this. See this check? I wrote it back to the government. Oh, he's not going to. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Here, listen to this, Mr. Phony Lagone.
You know, you get this kind of an economy with these kinds of earnings. You know, I'd rather have 20% of $1 billion than 10% of $100 million.
All right, so he's talking about we got this kind of economy because of earnings. No, we don't. The majority of the earnings are coming from 10 companies. The alphabet companies, the FANG stocks, Apple, Microsoft, just 10 companies. You know where the earnings are coming from? They're fake. It's come from a massive stock buyback. In other words, remember they told us when we decided to take their 35% tax and say we'll cut it down to 21%, and all that money will go to increase wages. Of course, none of that money went there. So what do? They did stock buybacks. What does that do? That pushes up earnings, that pushes up the stock price. Now, does that help the guy who husband and wife making $58,000? They're going from paycheck to paycheck, and they have to use credit cards at the end of the month to make up their deficits? No, they don't benefit. And that's the majority of the people in this country. And then on top of that, you print money, you give it to them for near zero interest, Lagone and his buddies, and they go jump in the stock market and make it even a bigger bubble. Then they try to convince you the stock market is the economy, which the stock market has nothing to do with the economy. If this was the greatest economy in the world, then why is it that Obamacare, we still have Obamacare, which is outrageous. The premiums are outrageous. The deductibles are outrageous. What we have is the greatest economy in the world for a select few people, for a select group, like phony baloney Lagone here. We'll be right back and take a look at the stocks we should be in.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, when you hear we have the greatest economy ever, you got 26% of our people can't even afford to put a meal on their table. It's unbelievable. But let's think about this. If we have the greatest economy ever, then why is it existing home sales are at the lowest in 30 months? If we have the greatest economy in the world, why is it over 24 million of our workforce, we have 157 million people in our workforce, why over 24 million are using home equity just to get by? They need it to survive. You know that's even more than the home equity they took out between 2001 and 2008? They took out $35 billion between 35 billion they took out of their homes, home equity between 2004 to 2008. Do you know now that 45% of the applications that go to banks are home equity loans? That's even more than back in 2004 to 2008, but we have the greatest economy in the world. So again, yes, we have a great economy because of all the debt. We have the greatest economy because of all those low interest rates. We have the greatest economy for the very, very people who could borrow that money at low rates and get into the stock market. They are doing fantastic. Guy like Payne, no wonder he's happy. No wonder. And guys like Varney, no wonder he's happy. And every day they're out there pumping the market. Here's why. Listen.
Look, I've owned Microsoft stock, and I've owned it for 15, 16, 17 years. I've done well, obviously.
Of course he's done well. So what does he do? Every day he gets on TV and he pumps and embellishes so people will buy stocks. What's the other reason why they pump and embellish? They pump and embellish because they're competing with all the other networks to get the advertising dollars from Ford and GM and Chrysler. Because remember, the auto dealers are the financial show's largest advertising buys. So they got to pump. The more they pump the economy, the more they embellish, the more they get you excited so that you're spending more money than you make. And you go out and spend, that means they get a bigger budget from Ford. So Fox now will get a bigger budget than CNBC. And then CNBC embellishes. So they get a bigger budget from Ford the next time. They're trying to beat out Fox. And then Bloomberg, they start embellishing. So you go out and buy. And now all of a sudden Ford, they sell more units. So Ford says, let's see, who am I going to give it to? Bloomberg and CNBC and Fox, they all compete for the advertising dollars. That's one reason why they're out there embellishing and lying. The other reason is to pump their own stock. These guys got millions of dollars in stock. And then when they get on the air, it comes through their body language, their excitement, because they're getting so wealthy. But it's not everybody. So here's what we got to do. We got to make money, especially for our retirement. So remember the stock market. The stock market, this stock market's going up now, right? We've gone right back to where we've gone nowhere really, but we've gotten back to that 11%. Now we got to see if we can break out. Now, what they did in the last 2 days, they've been embellishing again, saying, look at this stock market. We know the economy's doing terrific because look at the 10-year Treasury interest. Look at the 10-year Treasury yield. The interest on the yield, it's going up. We're back up to 3%. We went from 2.9% to 2.05. To 3.05 to 3.08. Boy, look at this. This means that the economy's doing fantastic. That's how they're interpreting for you. Interest rates are going up, so the economy's doing fantastic, which is a lie. But they're trying to get to the November elections. Even in Trump's message today, look what he said. Financial and job numbers are fantastic. There are plenty of new high-paying jobs available in our great and very vibrant economy. If you are not happy where you are, start looking. But also remember, our economy is only getting better. Vote. Yes, at the end, vote. Midterms. Why do you think they're embellishing? And when the interest rates are going up on your 10-year Treasury yield, you know what that means? That means everybody right now is going to be paying more for a house loan. The 30-year fixed rate loans. That affects the 30-year fixed rate loan. And so already existing home sales are at the lowest in 30 months because interest rates have been going up on 30-year fixed rate mortgages. Now they're going to go up even further. They're going to go up even further. And the reason they're being pushed up is this. When they started to raise interest rates, they've raised interest rates 7 times since 2015. Now they got 2 more times they got to raise the interest rates. So we're at something like 1.752% right now. Now they got to raise more. Every time they raise interest rates, your payments, the short-term rate that affects your car payment, your credit card payment, your boat payment, your motorcycle payment, your home equity loans, those have gone up now from near 25%, a 0.25%, now to 2%. That starts hurting. Now we're going to go up 2 more times. Now what happens? When that starts going up like that, the Chinese who loan us money by buying our 10-year treasuries, they're saying, wait a minute, you're pushing your interest rates up since 2015 from a 0.25 point to 200 points, or say 2%. Wait a minute, I want more. So it's the Chinese, when they go to the auctions, that's what pushes the 10-year treasury yield up. That's why we went from 2.9 to 3 to 3.05 to 3.08, because they want more. And when they do, guess what happens? Our 10-year, right now, that also affects our interest that we pay on the 21 trillion national debt. On our 21 trillion national debt, we were paying $272 billion a year in interest last year, 2017. It's now going to go to $377 billion. Every time those interest rates go up a 0.25 point, you and I, have to pay another $25 billion in interest on the national debt. And they're saying that's fantastic. And then, and especially when they're growing debt, the national debt, faster, much faster than they're growing the economy. Stupid. So what do? You fight them? No. Join them. I said a couple weeks ago, if you're not in this market right now, especially before the midterm elections, you should lose your driver's license. That's how stupid you are. This is like free. You'll never be in a stock market that is going to be in the same position. They're doing everything to push this market up. They're doing everything to mask what's really going on. What I'm telling you is the truth. What they're telling you is a lie. They're telling you because they need to win the midterms. So what do? I said to you the other day, join my gang for 30 days, and why don't you join my video group? You don't have to do a thing. I'll pick out the stock for you. I give you 3 videos during the day. They're about a minute and a half. You don't have to look at them if you don't want. And I said, why don't you start with AU with me? It's a little gold company. And I said, start out and then judge me on my performance. Okay, so when AU turned green right around $7.50, it's now up to $8.74. So that's right there. I think that's about a 7% gain, something like that. It's around $7.63 to about $8.47, something like that. So that's probably about 7%. So, but now I'm not saying every gang member got in exact same day it turned green. Okay, I'm not saying that. They all get in at different times. I understand that. But the point is, you got into the stock and you're going to be protected. We put in a stop, where a stop is only, we always make sure that you never lose. When you get into a stock and you start out, you never can lose more than 2 to 3%. It's like a little business. And now the stock's up, I think is around 7.5%. 7.5%. So that means you're home free. You got a stop in, you never can lose. You never can lose, say 5%. It's yours. Another one we started with you. And again, we're following the money. We follow the money, not the nonsense. We don't listen to Fox or CNBC. We follow the institutions, the banks. We follow the insurance companies. So they bought AU. We did. But here's the important thing. When they get out of AU, you'll get out of AU. And they always get out of AU before anybody else gets out of AU. Why? Because the big institutions have inside information. Because they are the market. And when they're ready to get out, they all talk to each other. And they all get out at the same time. So we follow them, you follow me. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Call now. They're waiting for your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All they do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. So we're talking about this economy. Is it the greatest economy, as they say? No. They're embellishing. These aren't the first guys who embellished. Remember this? You want to talk about embellishment? Listen to this guy.
This work begins with keeping our economy growing, and I encourage you all to go shopping more.
Remember? He wants you to go shopping more. He's the one that came up with the idea. Take all the money out of your home. Take the equity out of your home. Don't worry about it. Your home price is going to go up forever. It's the same thing. Every time you get near an election, they're going to do whatever they can to embellish. And what else do they do? Just like they're doing now. They have what they call the President's Working Council on Markets, called the Plunger Team. Every morning when the market goes to drop, or during the day when it goes to drop, what do you think they do? The first thing they jump in and they prevent it from dropping by buying these equities. And when they buy the index, that puts a floor in. And then all the institutions who are selling this, gee, I better not sell this stock. I better buy. And that's what they do. They do that. That's how they stop the market. It's called equity index futures. The Plunger Team goes in, purchases these futures. It places a bid just below the existing price of the stocks. And then the big institutions, the hedge funds, the insurance companies, the big buyers, they spot the bid. It identifies that the government has intervened. Remember, we no longer have a free market. That's what's beautiful about this market. It's not free. There's no price discovery anymore. You and I don't bid against each other. They decide what the price is going to be. So they intervene, and what they know, they're intervening to support the market so it can't go down. That's what they did in February when the market went down 11%. We should have been going down 20, 30%. But they intervened. And what did they do? They bought equity index futures. That's how they control the market. And they're going to control this market right into the election. So why aren't you in the market? So anyway, I said, the other one I gave you was Caterpillar. I says, why don't you join the gang just for 30 days, and why don't you start with me with Caterpillar? So Caterpillar, from the time it turned green, it went from about $138 up to $158 today. Now, that's a nice little run. That's a 14%. Now, I'm not saying every gang member got in it when it turned green, exactly that day. Some got 14%, some got 5%, some got 3%. It depends when they want to get in. But at least they have a guide. They know when it turns green, and I alert them and say, you got to get in Caterpillar. It just turned green. All the institutions just bought it. But here's the important one. When they get out, that's the lifesaver. When they get out, no longer do you call some dope and say, what should I do? What should I do? I love that. What should I do? What should I do? People already lost their money, and they call and ask, what should I do? If I was the broker, I'd say, here's what you do. You got a garage? Yeah. You got a car? Put it in the garage. You got duct tape? Yeah. Take a hose, close your garage door, stick the hose in the tailpipe, wrap it with the duct tape, close your windows, and goodbye. That's what you should do. Because you ask me, what should I do after the stock's down 40%? Why didn't you ask me? What should I do when it's at the top? Investors never, the retail customer never gets out when he's supposed to. And it's not their fault. I get that. It's the institutions. They run everything. They don't want you to get out because they got to get out first. See, the job is for the big hedge funds, the big insurance companies, the pensions, the government pensions, the private pensions, all the big institutions, they make sure they're out first before you get out. So what they're doing right now is embellishing this market. Here, interest rates are going up. They should be saying, oh, my God, look at the interest rates. They're now past 3%. You remember, in 2008, the stock market started to crash because we had a $9 trillion debt. And interest rates hit 3.7%. That was the catalyst that started the great crash. Here we are. We don't have $9 trillion. We have $21 trillion, and we're heading back up. We're above 3% already. And with these 10-year Treasury yields going up, that's really bad. Because why? Because wages aren't going up. And wages aren't going up. That means the government, they're not collecting enough money because we don't have enough people working good jobs. So when they collect all their money from taxes, it's only 3.3 trillion, and they're spending 1.2 trillion more than that. This is really bad. This is what they should be telling you. But no, everything is great because who's making the money? The 1%. Because the stock market keeps going up, and they're in the market all the time. They just got to convince you. When you go to the market, when you go to buy something again, and you look and you have $500 negative balance in your checking account, and your 3 credit cards are tapped out, hey, not a problem. They'll send you another credit card. They're sending out 240 million credit cards a month that are already pre-approved. Just go get another credit card. And that's what people are doing. So the rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting, and the middle class are getting into more debt. That's the problem. So I can't help them. They're not going to listen to me, okay? And probably most people don't even like what I'm saying. Oh, look at how negative he is. No, I'm just telling the truth. So what I'm saying, why don't you join my gang? Try me for 1 month. Just do one stock at a time. And if all of a sudden you start seeing every stock I give you, I'm getting you in at the right time, I'm getting you out at the right time, and you invested $39.95. That's it, $39.95. Isn't that worth it? Or do you want to go back to your 401k? The wonderful 401k. Are you kidding me? The worst thing in the world, 401ks. The biggest skimming operation in the world. But anyways, another stock was Caterpillar. I gave you AU. That was up about 7%. Caterpillar was up, I think we just said 10%, whatever it was. Starbucks, that's another one I told you to get in. You missed. The Starbucks was up about another 7%. But we got some new ones coming on. Why don't you join tonight? We just picked up a new one today. We just started with it. International Paper. We started another one. VMC. That's another good one. That's one that's just started to break out today. And then there's another one, JEC, which is a construction company, really good construction company. That one's just starting to break out. And the stocks you really need are the ones that are at their high. We call them power stocks. You say, well, why would I buy a stock at its high? Because they're called power stocks. What's happening, the big insurance companies, the big hedge funds, all the institutions, what they're doing is they're going in and they're buying what they call power stocks. Now, power stocks are stocks that make new yearly highs, like Nike. Lowe's, here's one. If you join the gang, I'll give you Lowe's. And I'll do a video on that every day, 3 times during the day. If you don't want to watch it, it's only a minute and a half. You don't have to. I'll just tell you with an alert when to get out. I tell you when to get in, tell you when to get out. That's all you need to know. And then I'll also give you the opportunity when it starts going back down, you make money as it goes down. But Lowe's, there's a perfect one. So Lowe's is just making an all-time new high. J.P. Morgan's making an all-time new high. Yesterday, look what they did with the banks yesterday. All the banks have been going down. The stocks have been dropping. Why? Because there's more delinquencies than ever. Because the mortgage businesses in these banks are dropping off the cliff. Because people, as rates go up, their wages can't keep up because their wages aren't going up. Okay, if anything, they're flat, but they're worse than that. They're negative. So banks' earnings have been going down. So what did they do yesterday? They came out in the last 2 days and turned the narrative that, interest rates mean the economy's doing great. The more people pay for interest, they want to pay more interest because that means they're flush with money. Just like you're flush with money, you're so happy when you're spending more than you make. Listen.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
So this is great. Steve Leisman, CNBC, he's telling you, isn't this great? People feel flush. They feel flush when during the day they go out and spend $100 and they have in their account $10. Oh, that's wonderful. That confidence is an 18-year high. What a bunch of dopes. What are you, nuts? But that's what we're contending with. So let's take advantage of it. Let's take the best brand stocks with deep discounts that are down 25%, down 30%. We'll buy those. And then let's buy the ones that all the institutions are parking their money in, the stocks that keep going up. And we got some beautiful ones. We got AMD. We're up over 100 in, I think it's 120% in AMD. 120%. Is that the right one we're in? Yeah, I think it's the AMD. We're up 120%. And we just started a new one today. Here's a beautiful one, ECO. What a beautiful power stock. So why don't you join the gang? I will post for you. This is now I'm talking the group. This is called my video group. People who have no time, or if they have time, they don't want to learn anything. They just want to make money. And I just do 1 to 2, 3 stocks at a time. You select the one you want. And then I do a video on each one of those. And then I tell you when to get in. I tell you when to get out. I explain with the videos why I'm doing it. But if you don't even want to look at the videos, don't. You don't have to. Just remember, when I send you the alert, tell you get out, get out. That's it. And remember, when I tell you to buy, you put in a stop, 2 to 3%, and you'll be just fine. So we got some great opportunities to take this whole thing with the greatest economy in the world. Let's take advantage of it. Join my gang so when this market either crashes or they push it forward with QE, you'll be on the right side. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call.
Listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.